No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón, no, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All the glitters ain't really gold, artificial mask what I'm paid for. I need them hits to make me viral. When you're on a vicious cycle, payola, yeah, pump it up now. Won't cloud nine, don't make me jump. Hey, headlines, want that prime time. If I see it, yeah, I'm coming and it's all mine. Making headlines on my own dime. Oh yeah, I'm going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Wells. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Outside low, and we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Struck him out looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. To the right side, Mateo. Throws to first in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Andrew Abbott.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jorge Mateo leading things off and takes a strike. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
One out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike. Falling behind 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ground ball. Candelario takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Gunnar Henderson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hayes brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's to third. Whips it to first. 1 out in second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike. Wells, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Ball one.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Just misses with that one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That just misses, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yeah, the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That's a little bit low. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's the 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Man at second. Out to short, Henderson. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And that's in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Kjerstad sizing this one up. And that is that. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Gets the call. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in.
1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball left side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And downstairs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Around second is Rutschman. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He was all over that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out in front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Ramon Laureano. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. It's 2-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jorge Mateo now led off the game with a strikeout. Laureano on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Wells back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and now 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kjerstad sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. Espinal, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Close, but called the ball. 1-1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner takes off. There's the ball. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Reds go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Jorge Mateo.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Into Candelario's glove. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swinging a foul, out of play. And a 1-2. That one missed.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And at first, next to hit, Gunnar Henderson doubled his first time up.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Fought off foul. Stays alive. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
One, two now. And that just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
He goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Popped up. Marte makes the play. That is the inning. And the Orioles leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. That one is upstairs.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one in the dirt. Full count now.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The other way. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Steer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Reds down in order. And they trail it here 2-1.
I was never a gentleman. I was less than a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow. I made it back. You should tell me don't leave.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Abbott winds and deals. Popped up right side. Candelario under this one. 1 away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. A walk and a run scored his first time. And that's in there for strike one. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. That one fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one just misses.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Right through there for a strike. Rutschman stands at second with 2 gone. And it finds its way through for a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And misses inside. That one misses. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground right side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Noelvi Marte. Ball 1 there. Fly ball to right. Cowser brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
Next for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto warming up as well. Line drive. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Dunn.
In now for the Reds, Blake Dunn. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Just missed.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man on second, 2 down. This to center field. Kerstead try to get to it. And that's the third out. Reds leave one. They're down 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the DH, Ramon Laureano. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and Laureano is retired.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike.
Upstairs.
Bounce to the left side. Marte whips it to first on the run.
Out.
Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 2 and the Reds 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Baker.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Matt McClain, 1 for 2. Just missed. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano, the right-hander, also getting loose. Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Santiago Espinal.
Now it's the right fielder, Santiago Espinal. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And delivers outside. And there's a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in there for strike 3. Go to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
In the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Austin Hayes.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. There's a strike. McLean on at second with 2 down. And that skips in the dirt. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner takes off. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. De La Cruz hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Andrew Abbott Won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
64.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
A little bit low.
Nope.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And it's even up.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Out to short, De La Cruz sends it across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Orioles held in check there. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. A strikeout and a walk. Fastball for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now one out to right. Kowser on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Noel
Next for
V.
Cincinnati, Noel V. Marte. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rutschman makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Fielder, Colton Kowser.
Santion back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
One ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. A little bit high. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground. And foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Kerstead in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Marte right there to make the grab. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 2 and the Reds 1. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 1 away, and the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's going to be Blake Dunn. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Keegan Aiken is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yennier Cano.
Number 78.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. So the tying run at second. Pitch
Ball
misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in there.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swung on, belted. Could be extra bases. Tying run is in to score from second. The relay safe, and that's his third hit.
That's a good job right there. You
Now
got 2 strikes on you, just got to
fielder,
battle.
Santiago Espinal.
Go-ahead run on base. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Throw to second, save. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that is out of play. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering misses down and away. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Liner, and this could be trouble. The run scores from third. They lead it in the 8th.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid
Now
double
batting,
down the line, and that was a pretty
Austin
decent
Hayes.
pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Cincinnati Perez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Soto also getting ready. De La Cruz at second with 2 down.
Ball, that's out.
Spencer Steer up next for the Reds. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Jorge Mateo will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. On the ground to the left. Marte with a throw to first and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. That's in there. That's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Next offering is downstairs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Base hit, and the tying run is on base.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So 2 down, and next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gregory Soto.
And now the DH, Spencer Steer.
Off of the Reds, the designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Charlie Morton preparing to come on if needed. Suarez getting cranked up as well.
Ball. That's inside.
And that's outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jamer Candelario digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This one in the air center field. Kjerstad settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
So up next, Noelvi Marte. Going along. Yeah, that's a little bit high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Steer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Kerstead hauls it in, 2 away. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Next for Cincinnati, center fielder.
In now for the Reds, Blake Dunn. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kerstead makes the catch, and that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 43, Alexis Diaz.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
This to third, and it stays fair.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
0-1's the count.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One-run game, bottom 9. Headed towards the corner. Espinal hustling after it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So digging in, Colton Cowser.
See, there's this name that I met on the train, and I never complain, but she don't think my game. We never kick it, it's distant whenever we hang. Kinda stranger, wonder if she really knows my name. Usually I don't care, I'm chasing my nigga's name.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes sprinting after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
There's a swing and a miss. In there, sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. The two-run shot, and the Orioles walk it off and win it 4-3.
Homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And the final score here, 4-3. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.